Yo guys, my name is Leon and welcome to the video. Today's video is about your mind and the present moment and how that connects together, how this is linked together, at least in my opinion. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing you need to understand is that the only thing that exists right now, the only truth, truth just means that what is, the only thing that is right now is the present moment. And our reality is just present moment after present moment after present moment. And the future or the past are just existing in our minds, in our heads. They're just constructs that our minds create that are not really there. They are just, like I said, they are not true, they are just possibilities. Even the past is not really existing because the only way it exists is inside of memories in your head that you can easily change. Not that easily, but the more you look on things in the past, the more your perspective shifts, the more the situation in general will shift. So yeah, first thing I want you to understand is that the present is the only thing that exists, and the future and the past are just constructs of our minds, of humanity in general, and yeah, constructs of our minds. That's a good point. The reality we live in, the society we live in, is very mind-based. Everything is about the mind. The mind is in control. The mind is in focus. Everything that exists right now, not everything that exists, but everything human-made that exists is created from someone's mind. And so, our society is very mind-orientated, and the mind has very much power. And everybody is identifying with their mind, everybody is identifying with their thoughts, and you're just constantly thinking, you're constantly in your mind thinking how you're feeling, what you're doing today, what you're doing next week, what you're doing next year, so on and so forth. And you're constantly living in your thoughts. And that's just the general condition that we're living in. Nothing, not to criticize that, but just to give you my take on that. Okay, the next thing is the present moment. Like I already said in the beginning, the present moment is the only thing that exists, is the only truth there is, the only thing that exists, like I already said. And you probably heard the phrase that goes like this: you have to live in the present moment, be present, live in the moment, whatever, however you want to name it, however you want to phrase it. And at least for me in the past, I was obviously reading this or listening to this, and I was thinking, what's the point of that? I obviously have to live in the present moment, and how can I not live in the present moment? My perspective on that shifts a little bit, because I thought more about the topic, and what I'm thinking right now is, yes, that's obviously true. You're always living in the present moment, even when you're thinking, because it's the only thing there is. But now to the interesting part of the video, that the part that should get you think is, because, like I already said, because we are always in our head, always thinking, that's the reason why we are not really in the moment, because we are just in our head thinking. And just think about the last happy moment, the last awesome moment you have. In this moment, were you really thinking about something, or were you just living the moment, experiencing the moment, experiencing other people, stuff that was around you, or were you in your head thinking about stuff, analyzing the moment? For me, obviously, this is I was just experiencing the moment. My mind was turned off. It wasn't turned off, but I wasn't thinking. And yeah, that's the point that I want to give across. You can only, or you will only experience real happiness, only feel it in your body when you're not thinking. You will only experience joy, happiness, whatever, when you are present to the moment and not present in your thoughts, in your mind. Okay? So, that's what's behind the phrase, or what the phrase "be present to the moment" is trying to say. At least that's the meaning for me. And when I first heard that, I was listening a book. All right, I was reading a book which is called The Present, which really changed my perspective, changed my worldview, and sort of began. Yeah, it was the beginning of my spiritual, however you want to call it, journey. Yeah, that was the first point in my life where I started thinking about the more important topics of life. Yeah. Okay. To sum that up again, I think that you can only experience life, that you can only experience happiness when your screen turns off. Shouldn't make a difference, but okay. You can only experience life, you can only experience true happiness, true joy, true bliss, whatever, when you're not in your mind, when you're present to the moment, when you're not thinking. Okay? Now to the more practical part of this video. Because maybe you're asking yourself, but how can I do that? Okay, because that was because I was asking myself that question. Because I was asking myself this question. Because it's really hard in the beginning, because we're used to living in our heads, and we are only getting a glimpse of life when we are not in our heads, when we give our mind the permission to open up in a very awesome environment. But the truth is, you don't need this awesome external thing to open up your mind. You can just do it every time and everywhere. But that obviously takes practice. And what you can do is, for once, obviously meditation. Because at least for me, the number one goal of meditation is to get you into the present moment, to disidentify with your thoughts, your mind, your body, just to get you present. So first thing is meditation. The second thing is do more of what you love to do more of what you're passionate about, because that will automatically get you in the present moment, the present, in the flow state. Yeah, you will be more present. And third thing, just try to be present, try to be mindful about the things you're doing, and just observe. Okay, that is really important. Just observe your mind. When you're doing something, maybe when you're going to the bus station or going to the train station, or when you're cooking food, eating food, just try to be present and see what your mind, or just watch your mind. Because you will go into thinking, and then you will notice that, and then you can go back And that is actually the key, to just don't get mad at yourself. Just allow your mind to do its thing and then just recognize it, come back to the present moment. And that's how you will learn to become more present. Just observe your thoughts. So like in meditation, but not in meditation now in the real life. Meditation is obviously part of real life, but I hope you're trying to understand. Yeah, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Yes. I will also link you the link of the present of the book that I was reading. It's only about 100 pages. You can read it really fast in the video description. And yeah, please tell me what you think about the topic. Have you heard about stuff like that before? Or like me, was this some totally new information for you? Yeah, thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Obviously be present and enjoy the journey. Peace.